Hey fellow Stockcardians, it's Hodamer, founder and CEO of Stockcard, and this is our Stock Market Daily Roll Show. It's August 18th, 2021. I covered the Fed's July meeting transcript that came out today and affected the indices negatively. I then quickly investigated the stark contrast between investor sentiment for Lowe's and Home Depot's earnings reports. And most importantly, in today's episode, I looked into why Cathie Wood's ARK Invest ETFs picked up so many gene editing shares this week and whether you should do the same. Let's jump right in. The stock market indices ended the day in the red once again. We discussed the remarks by some Fed officials about the tapering of some favorable monetary policies. We received more concrete evidence for it today. The market's slide today is mostly due to the Federal Reserve's July meeting transcript that were released today. It shows that some members of the Fed were looking to reduce its asset buying practice sooner than later, possibly as soon as this year. These members use the price stability and employment numbers as examples for why the government could ease off on supporting the economy. In response, the stocks took a noticeable dive today. Before we get to today's stock analysis and gene editing ETFs, let me thank you for being a stock guardian. My team and I appreciate you watching, listening to, and reading the Daily Roll episodes. And more importantly, we thank you for using a Stockcard platform in your stock market research. Thank you for being a stock guardian. If you aren't a user yet, I'd like to invite you to try now. First, hit the like button, subscribe to the show, and then create a free account on stockcard.io. Thanks for becoming a new stock guardian. Today I was browsing the list of winners on Stockcard and Lowe's ticker LOW caught my eye. Lowe's is the second largest home improvement retailer in the world, so I wondered what could have moved the stock 10% in a session. Before today, the stock was at its lowest point in 9 months. It seems that it was sliding quickly based on Home Depot's subpar earnings report from 2 days ago. Investors looked at Home Depot's disappointing same-store sales growth and assumed Lowe's would share the same picture. Fortunately, Lowe's had decent earnings and good financial outlook today, which was enough to please the pessimistic investors. Home Depot CEO had blamed inflation such as lumber prices for its impacted sales, and while that certainly affected Lowe's as well, its management is taking a more optimistic approach. Home Depot didn't give a financial outlook due to rising COVID cases, yet Lowe's raised its forecast for the rest of the year despite acknowledging that there was uncertainty. Lowe's stock card is a nice 3 greener. Home Depot has similar ratings, but its stock price is a little bit more expensive. And it has posted a worse return on investment over the past year or 3 compared to Lowe's. If you are trying to pick between these two home improvement giants, Lowe's is looking like your better bet. For transparency, I don't own either of them. As part of my market research today, I noticed the number of gene editing stocks that ARK Invest picked up yesterday on its trades tracker on the ARK's website. It got me curious as to why Cathie Wood and her team decided to scoop up so many GNOM shares this particular week. Some of you who follow my portfolios on Stockcard know that I'm a big fan of the future of gene editing. It's a mega trend that will be shaping much of our future. A while back, I split $10,000 between 10 gene editing stocks, and I'm planning to hold them and go long. Back to ARK, according to ARK Invest's latest newsletter, there's been a great breakthrough from the researchers at Harvard and Howard Hughes Institute. They call the new technology prime editing, and it's going to help us treat a wider range of conditions and do it more effectively. The main advantage to prime editing is how much neater the process is when editing a strand of DNA. Prime editing allows researchers to copy new information onto DNA without risking damage. This is another step towards gene editing that can benefit our entire society. That perfectly explains why Cathie and her team got a stronger conviction about the future of gene editing stocks. While I picked 10 gene editing stocks to ride the wave, it's also possible to buy gene editing focused ETFs and simplify your process. Here's 2 I like. First off, Cathie Wood has an ETF specifically for this reason. Type the ticker ARKG into the search bar on StockCard and get ARK Genomic Revolution ETF, ARKG. On the other hand, you can also check out the Global X Genomics and Biotechnology ETF, ticker GNOM, as well by searching its ticker GNOM on StockCard. This is a similar fund that aims to benefit from advances in genome science and biotechnology. Let me know in the comments if you are joining me as a shareholder of the mega trend that is gene editing. Folks, you know that here in StockCard, we like to partner with successful investors who can share their research, stock picks, and analysis with you. Brian Feraldi and Brian Stoffel run a YouTube channel where they break down and analyze the stocks we all want to own. Yesterday, they released a video where they dug into Shopify ticker SHOP stock. I would highly recommend that you check out their video. Also, both Brians are intelligent investors who share their portfolios on StockCard on the Stock Picks page. Brian Feraldi runs 2, a quality checklist portfolio and an interesting anti-portfolio which consists of the stocks he reviews but doesn't think quite stack up. Brian Stoffel also has 2 portfolios, the fragile portfolio and anti-fragile portfolio. Make sure to follow them both on StockCard to be notified when they add a stock to their portfolios. I'll leave a link to Brian's videos into the description below. That's it for today. If you haven't already done so, please give StockCard a try, research as many stocks and ETFs as you want, and consider following a few successful investors like Brian Stoffel and Brian Feraldi by visiting the Stock Picks page on the StockCard platform. Don't forget to sign up for a 14-day free trial with promo code ROLL with our CEO, all lowercase and in one word. Like, subscribe, and share these daily market recap reports with your fellow investors. Come back tomorrow for another market recap report. See you then.